Race 31 is next. See, I know what numbers they are, I just don't know what they're called. It's a 1 mile 2 furlong Group 1 this time. And Chaldean at the top for Dan Hughes, King of Steel, John Morgan, Packtrack Munas, Rigid Spinnaker for T-Sean, Sworn Brother, or Leon Van Rensburg, Testing the Waters, Joshua Sutherland, Amazing Lake, Vinnie Gerard, Bab, Kari Layla for Alex Ince, Dara Leah Labori for James Shea, Marder Trapan, Darren Thompson, Painted Goal for Paul Parsons, and then Musket Racing have got the bottom one there away and racing. And Sworn Brother was quickly out, so too King of Steel, and also Testing the Waters. And towards the back, it's Daralia Labori, who's just the back marker. And Patrizia Softly also towards the back. That's the one that was bottom of the card that I didn't get to say on the intro. But it's King of Steel, who's gone into a 2-length lead from Packtrack in second. And Chaldean then on this near side in third, with Sworn Brother and Babkari Layla testing the waters. But once again, the field is pretty tightly grouped with the exception of the front runner. It's a John Morgan front runner, King of Steel. 3 or 4 lengths clear. Decent horse a few years ago, wasn't it? King of Steel never quite lived up to its height though, did it? I don't think. And it's King of Steel in the lead from Packtrack in second. Testing the Waters is third, Chaldean fourth. Babkari Layla. Chaldean was around, I think, probably about that same season, or maybe a season or so before. That's the only reason I know how to say it. It's King of Steel in front, Packtrack is second. And Sworn Brother and Testing the Waters, Painted Gold wide on the track. And Babkari Layla. With Chaldean down on this inside, Amazing Lake in the 2 shades of green is after that one. Going with a bit of a run around the outside, Marder Trapan is getting closer. Pizzeria Softly and Rigid Spinnaker are not out of it either, and Daralia Labori is the back marker. They're inside the final 2 now, and King of Steel has been in the lead pretty much all the way. Testing the Waters though is starting to get a little bit closer. Then comes Sworn Brother and Painted Gold. Packtrack is next. Amazing Lake's trying to run on, so's Chaldean, but they're down towards the 5.5 furlong. They've not got past this King of Steel yet, and it doesn't look like they're going to either. King of Steel is proving to be a King of Steel and takes it. Testing Water second, Painting Gold, Amazing Lake, Sworn Brother, then Packtrack, and all the way back to Rigid Spinnaker and Patrizia Softly, who weren't too far behind, so it's a pretty good run for some newbie trainers, but it's King of Steel who takes it for John Morgan.